You alright? You okay? That guy set up contact! He slept himself. I don't know if anybody caught that, but he ran over his own sleep grenade, or sleep mine, and allowed me to get in. It was great. That was pretty funny. I'll have to save that. I think it's the only real way I know how to save a highlight. Nope, stream's not down. Yeah, transcoding actually just happened on the player. So I think I'm still not really doing too well on this latest PF rank. It's mainly because I guess I'm back at first. Anyways, there was a while there where I wasn't actually doing too well because people were able to defeat my defense. But as you can see, I lost actually a couple of them. But I'm not really too concerned with the PF rank stuff. I just let it do its thing in the background, and if I get something good, then that's cool. KO Kickboxer 94. Just trying to get my guys back. The PF rank actually has nothing to do with your true ranking. It's just fantasy football ranking that happens. It's really just a bunch of nonsense. I don't know. I didn't really see anything different with the new leaderboard, or leaderboard. You basically just deck out your defense and offense, and make sure your guys are like S+ if you can, and that's about it. As far as I know, you really can't do anything to modify it or get it to be better than that. I mean, I have S ranking guys for defense, and it's still, like, I still lose from time to time. Because it basically just takes the number of the person if they're higher attack than you, and they win, and that's all governed by like what they have researched and like the potential they could do. So that number is always going to be higher than the defense. So they're still going to win against you regardless of how high your defense is. It's really kind of dumb. Now, PF ranking is literally just a fantasy football like thing that you get. Yes, you get some points, but that's all based on how well your PF ranking does, and PF ranking happens automatically on its own. It's nothing that you actually control. That's just called the espionage rank. Godly. That's the rank that you actually should care about. Not the F rank. No, I mean, roll just really kind of speeds up the crawling, but otherwise it's the same as crawling. It's plenty more I have to do anyways, in order to actually win.
Infiltration successful.
Ah, okay. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check if that was the actual package or not. You're back. Oh, I've been talking the entire time with my microphone off. Anyways, yeah, so I received your package, Savio. I got it, along with your note, so I appreciate that. You even got your forgot to include anthrax. So, I appreciate it. I'll try to make use of it as much as possible and see if I can get everything to work properly. So yeah, everything should work out okay, even for the PS4, regardless. I know I just have to like kind of strip everything out for it. PVR itself, and I just need a power cable, right? There's gotta be a power cable in here somewhere. Or does it not even need a power cable? No, it does. Cool. So no power cable, huh? I guess I'll have to figure out a power cable in for it. It's missing one key to the puzzle. One key. One small key. Oh well. I'll figure it out. See if it maybe is like below here somewhere. Okay. I'll set this over here. Quick installation guide. There we go. Oh, you were defending an ally? So yeah, I got it, Savio. The one small problem is that it doesn't look like the, power cable was included. So I'll have to figure out if I have a power cable that can actually fit it, that will actually work with it. I probably do because I have so many things that use those, power sources. It's like little bricks, so I'll probably have one that actually would work for it. So I'll just have to find one. So, yeah, as far as I could find when I was unpacking it, I couldn't find the power cable. So all I see right here is like the HDMI cable or whatever, the splitter. And then there's like another one, which is like a small one. Like this one. Those are the only two cables that I saw in there. So I'll find something that'll fit it. It doesn't really matter on that end. That kind of cable is pretty replaceable as it is. Hey, your note included that you don't know how to get it to work. The power cable might be pretty crucial in that process. I don't know. But no, thank you. I appreciate it. I'll try to get it to work, and sometime tomorrow morning or something like that, when I have some time to just kind of fool around with it, like before the stream, obviously. I have a ton of those little power bricks, so there's a good chance that I have something that will actually fit it and will work with it, so it doesn't really matter. It looks like they actually label 6 VDC in, huh? Okay. I don't know. Usually they say like DC-12, but apparently this doesn't say DC-12. So I'll have to figure out if one of those works.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can take back the staff they captured. Make them regret they ever messed with us, boss.
Either that or maybe like the USB cable will make it work, or power it from the PC or something.
Be careful down there, boss.
Well, if you find it, let me know. You can always, Send that one along in like a media package or something if you want to. Otherwise, I'll just try to see if I can find something that'll fit it. Do a barrel roll. Yes, Kara. Yeah. Yep. Do a barrel. Do many barrel rolls. A lot of barrel rolls. Looks like Twitch also updated their player recently. Haven't really fooled around with it. I'd like to see if it's any better than the old one. But it looks kind of neat. Looks a lot like a YouTube player, to be honest. Grenade! Grenade! Regroup! On me!
All fire teams, this is CP.
We lost the security cant. There's no reason for it to be down.
Infiltration successful.
Yep. Yeah, I've done a few of them. I've done a few of them, unfortunately. I've had quite a few run-ins with FOBs. It's too bad when you actually finish FOB, they don't actually give you the resources that they stole right off the bat, like they do with the people. You actually have to steal those back.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits.
I have no idea, Tanner. I wish I knew. I have like 1,500 people in the online brig for some reason. Yeah, it seems like a long time. Seems like an absurdly long time, really. I don't know why it's that long, but... I just take medicine, unfortunately. Gives us time to listen to the Snake Eater soundtrack. Snake Eater!
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh, it stopped early. Stopped like one stanza, one bar short. Hit him in the butt. Charging ahead.
CP, this is Delta 1. We're taking fire. No face on the enemy. Over. This is CP. Understood. All units on alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them. Out.
What's up, Dark?
Infiltration successful.
This is CP. Understood.
It's not going to join this one, unfortunately.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
There we go. Just had to change something.
Be careful down there, boss.
What's going on?
Understood. Stay alert.
Infiltration successful.
Yep, still hard on my goal for first. Trying to. Oh yeah, this is the one that I can't actually join. Also taking out all the guys that raided me last night. I'm just trying to take them out as quickly as possible, except for Eureka, because I don't want Eureka raiding me anymore, because he'll just pull his plug like he always does. Put together a greatest hits of Eureka pulling his plug last night, and uploaded it to my YouTube channel. Mainly so that Konami could actually see what I was talking about as proof. But it's also out there. I don't know if I'm going to make that like a regular feature, but maybe, who knows.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
So apparently their player's a little bit weird now. You have to actually go to high and then go to source, because otherwise it's defaulted to source, but it's not actually source. It's actually like low. Every new player is kind of buggy, looks like. That's strange. Just trying to make sure my stream looks good for you guys. That looks good. Where? Oh, there they are. Didn't see them. Oh well. Just have to get upstairs and wait for the alarm. Also, Savio, if you're still there, I did like the lights. I guess supposed to practice, right? Right? Shake it up. Nope. I guess this doesn't work. It's too old, maybe. You can see the glow stick in there, but I guess I can't get it to work. I was gonna try to wear it, but I think like I tried to crack it, but it just didn't work correctly. I don't know. Might have actually gotten messed up by the heat. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know, it's something that was in there. I think it was a glow stick.
You gotta extract him. He's coming too. Roger that.
Maybe it's the anthrax that you pushed to me.
Understood. Attention all units. Divert all available manpower to backup. Repeat. Send backup now. Out.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the alarm. You don't think you put that in there? It was actually in the box. In the HTPVR box. So maybe it just slipped in there. I was like, wow, cool, a glow stick. I haven't seen one of these since my hard and fast times in high school. And I tried to crack it, and it was like, oh, this doesn't work. Maybe it was your roommate, maybe? Beware, Jack. At least he got the alarm off for me. Now I just gotta run to the exit. Probably gonna know that I'm here though. Just a couple of those guys are, you know, still asleep. The last one. No, you're not supposed to microwave. Don't give the youngins, like, you know, hopes, dreams about microwaving their glow sticks. Oh, shut up. That was such bull. The snipers that saw me were all the way over there, like all the way in the back. Such crap. Yeah, once I'm set up on this one, I'm pretty confident actually about winning once I'm up here. So I feel pretty good about winning this one, even though he's here. Well, I don't know where he is now. I only have 4 sleep grenade left because I've used some of mine before he showed up.
Regroup! Lay down some cover fire!
You kind of just have to wait. Team Candle. Unfortunately, there's no real, like, super good trick that I know to kind of have them pop up quicker, really. This guy's really angry. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, you can, at Team, you can actually, like, disconnect and reconnect sometimes, and you can find some defenses that way. But the amount of time that you spend just waiting for them, it really doesn't help out too much. I mean, that's good to hear. I really appreciate it, Camel. Glad you like it. This guy keeps blowing up my claymores. He's trying to get up. This guy's pretty funny. What's up, RCVC? Just waiting for these guys to stop coming. Yeah, if the connections would just work, then you know, people would be a little bit more apt to want to raid more, I think. I luckily know how to bounce these grenades off of them and hit the guy. It's pretty funny. Star Wars Battlefront I probably won't play, unfortunately. I don't want to give EA any more of my money for a while. Especially when it comes to the DICE stuff. You work for EA? Congratulations. Hey, it's a job. I don't care. I understand that, you know, developers get more grief than they really deserve a lot of the times. A lot of the times, obviously, the publishers are more deserving of that grief. But that's how it kind of goes. I have a lot of friends that are developers for, you know, EA and a bunch of different companies here in Austin, but it can kind of be a job that goes unthanked for a while at times, even though it's a product. This guy's actually pretty good at bouncing him off. Most people aren't actually able to bounce him off like he is currently. Yeah, apparently, Battlefront apparently has a bunch of bugs currently. I don't know if that's the case though. That's how most publishers work. They try to push it to release whatever you can get out the door quicker. Again, like, the people that you should blame are the publisher in most cases and not the developer. Oh, great. I didn't know that there were people right there. Gotta get back up in case he spawns again real quick. The bass out of your tone. We got some programmer talk and angry dev talk. It's pretty funny. Just waiting for the alarm to go off now. Gotta wait here, unfortunately, until that happens. Every time he spawns, though, it can be kind of annoying when he hits me with a grenade. Guy actually knows how to bounce stuff off. Oh, there we go. Oh, he actually stunned me. Wow. Oh, except that he cut.
Mission successful.
Hooray! Alright. Oh, hey, how's it going? Saffron. Oh, it was friggin' hilarious. I'm gonna have to save that video. That was great.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
That was friggin' great. All that was fun. This is why I love Defenders. It's a lot of fun. Watch me not be able to defend my own base. Nope, I'm not going to be able to defend it. It's my favorite thing about this game is that get to all of this whole thing and try to defend your base and then yeah. Thank you. Luckily I don't really care. I'm not able to defend my base. Just move on. Gaz 573. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with him. He's too low level. This one looks like it's gonna be quick. Deus Ex's pre-order campaign that we were talking about yesterday has been cancelled. The wonderful pre-order campaign that they thought up. Probably was thought up by some guy in the marketing team, thought it was a great idea, and then was promptly shown how terrible an idea it was. So... Yeah, losing a defender can be kind of embarrassing. I hate it when it actually happens, but as long as I give them a good fight, I feel still proud about it, because I know that, you know, in most cases they have such a huge advantage. Yeah. Roly-poly, idle is correct. I'm the best roly-poly. The best roly-poly. Yep, kitty cat. It's a kitty cat. It's a kitty cat. Woo! Woo! Balls! I don't like proccing that reflex because every time that happens I lose money or lose points, but sometimes it saves my butt. Yeah, see, usually I probably would get like about 1,000 or so for that, but because I proc the reflex so many times that time, I lost actually a lot. Oh. See if it'll allow me to join this one now. Can't! Can't! Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, getting stepped on by defenders every now and then is the biggest problem with doing the roly-poly strategy. It's usually like they take out the OP rocket launcher and then, you know, shoot you with it while you're rolling around like you're stealth and you're big person. So look at me, I got my skills of stealth rolling around. All you hear is like, uh-oh. This guy's raiding me, I might as well raid him back. No, they never do. I'm never able to defend my own base. I'd say like 99% of the time I'm unable to defend my own base. But everybody else is able to defend theirs, so I don't know what's wrong with my connection to the Konami servers, but it happens all the time.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PS.
There's almost a tip on that horn that I've got now too. It's gotten so huge, the horn on my head, but it doesn't quite have a point yet. It's getting really, really close.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yep. Yeah, Scyther. I agree. I don't know how many people I lost on my combat unit because I've been using combat staff for the last like 3 weeks. But it's definitely a lot that I've lost. It's probably about a good like 400 or so staff members. Great. Oh, I messed that up. That was my fault. And I'll try to salvage it. Luckily, I think that the guy whose base this is won't be able to actually defend, because whatever connection issues are going between us are causing us to not be able to defend or attack each other. So I should have some ample time. At least I should. If the game's fair, I should be able to attack this guy without having a defender. But we all know about fairness in Konami games. I'm just gonna stay here until the alarm goes off. Just looking on Reddit right now while waiting for the alarm to go off.
CP, this is Zulu 7. Lost sight of the enemy. We're going to search the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Watch yourselves. Don't let them flank you. Out.
Okay. Now I can go. Good thing about setting off the alarm is that from that point on, then they start to like look the direction that they are, so they kind of ignore you for the most part. Although this might be a little bit hard to get past these guys. Yep. Yeah, reflex mode. That's true. Like I mentioned, I used to not use reflex mode, but I didn't use reflex mode for about like 2 weeks, and then got tired of the defenders having all the advantages and attackers having none, so I decided to go back to reflex. Yeah, it kind of reminds me about Fallout, like the VAT system and stuff. Ah, poop. There's this guy. Also, without reflex mode, you basically can't win against sniper FOBs. Sniper FOBs are like so unbalanced for any kind of stealth. Yeah, the roly-poly stuff, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's not exactly the most exciting strat, but it works, and if that's how it's gonna work, then you know that's how it's gonna work. I would love to crouch, but the amount of like stealth advantage that you lose for crouching rather than standing is kind of ridiculous. It's because of the way that they designed the stealth system in the game. I was hoping that grenade would go off faster than that.
Squad for security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it
Yep,
out.
he defends his base with no problems, but I can't defend mine. It's another thing. It's like the fucking snipers I can see for such a long way away, but I can't. I gotta get back up here. I'm not the only one who can use sleep grenades. What the fuck? Where'd this guy come from? Great. Love the AI.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
No, they're not supposed to be able to do that, Sep.
Boss,
They're not supposed to be able to do that, so... Whatever. I'm sure he'll attack me and I'll be unable to defend my base again. Apparently can't defend anybody. I'm gonna try to disconnect and reconnect real quick to Konami servers. Okay. Never seen this before. There we go. Of course, he managed to get to the end, apparently. Great. 15 people. I'll have to retaliate against him later. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and get some water. Just take a little bit of a break real quick. Just be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just had to get some water. Yep. Yeah, the PvP is fun. Unfortunately, it's can be rather annoying at times. But yeah, the spawn time on the defender should at least be kind of escalated every time he gets taken out, so that, you know, the attacker has more of a way of doing it. I'm not saying that defenders shouldn't have an advantage; they should have an advantage, but I don't think they should have things like, you know, spawn immunity, because they can spawn wherever they want, and if they're dumb enough to spawn right next to the attacker and then get knocked out, they should have to deal with being dumb. So they shouldn't have spawn immunity at all, like, not at all. I mean, take a look. Like, immediately once I get from rolling to crouching, like, I'm just immediately detected. So, if you know, crouching was at least a little bit more effective, then I think people wouldn't have as much of a problem with it. They just don't want people overpowering it at Tross. They don't want people you know, becoming overpowered by the fact that they can raid stuff with friends. But if it was like, you know, just normal AI stuff that wasn't like somebody's base, then I could see that being kind of fun.
Successful.
I put a bullet in her. Seth, sorry. Everybody gets the bullet. Gus guy.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
PC, yeah. Yeah, PC I could definitely see that being cheap at some point. So that'd be actually really hard to collect them all like that, especially S++. It'd be nearly impossible to do that. Actually, probably would be impossible because you have to capture them on the battlefield in order to get the female characters. At least I think that's how that works. I don't think you actually get random volunteers that are females. At least I don't remember them. Under attack!
All fire teams, this is CP. We lost the security cant. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
No, unfortunately you can't do that, Trahas. It doesn't, it's not cross-platform when it comes to the FOBs. Which is a good thing because if it was cross-platform I probably wouldn't be 6 on FOB because of how many cheaters there are on PC. Ballerina, kick your head. Kick your head.
CP, this is Delta 9. We're getting shot at, but there's no noise. Son of a bitch is using a suppressor. Over.
I hate the UAVs so much.
Good alert. The enemy's hiding somewhere. Find them. Out.
Infiltration successful.
I'm using Snake because you actually don't get the double XP or the double points for staff. The game actually just lies to you, apparently. So if it doesn't give you the double points, then there's no use, using staff, because Snake actually has such a good bonus. Like the bonuses to the fact that he's more mobile, faster, shoots better, kind of all around is just better as a character to use. So there's no reason not to use him. Yeah, unfortunately the game just lies to you about the staff multiplier. I would look at the points, Tanner, and mark down the points, and then see if it actually gives you double points the next time. Because at least with 2 people, because one of us was on like Xbox One and the other one was on PS4, we both confirmed that it doesn't actually give you the multiplier. So it seems like it's a cross-platform thing, at least right now.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, it says it, but it just doesn't give it to you. So if like you actually add up the point value, it actually is just, normal amount. It's not double. Which is kind of disappointing. That's why I used it for so long. Was because it says that it gives you the points, but it actually doesn't. It's not noticeable unless you like actually add up the points. So if you didn't add up the points, then you would think it still gives you the 2.0 modifier. You actually have to sit there and like watch your points and add them up once you actually win. You actually don't get double points if you use them on defense at all, regardless. Like it still doesn't say that you even should get the double points for defense. Yeah, the medals are useful at least a little bit. Like, nice, Nate. Yeah, I've got like something like 30 or 40 people supporting me now, which is real nice, because in most cases I actually don't have to defend my own base. That could actually be part of the problem with me not being able to defend my own base most of the time. Which, if I'm online, I'd actually rather have me defending my own base than other people. Because most people don't actually use Erg and don't really know how to defend very well. But it's nice if you're offline, Rolling just makes you get through the thing quicker than crouching or crawling. It's just a faster version of crawling, so that you don't lose stealth advantage. I know it looks kind of stupid, but that's just kind of how the game kind of encourages you to do FOB. Once you do it enough, you kind of figure out that that's the best way to do it.
successful.
Yeah, I mean, you could 100% the game. Or at least I could 100% the game right now, but I would rather do FOB right now. I'll probably 100% the game once MGO comes out, and there's less of an importance on me, you know, doing FOB. But right now, with FOB the way it is, you kind of have to play it constantly, you know, while you go through the game. If you want to actually rank up. You're pretty good. Good old active decoys. No, actually, apparently there's still a team working on, you know, MGO, but it's not the. It's no longer the Kojima Productions team. It's a team inside of Konami that's working on it. People have actually sent the support staff like messages about like if they're going to support MGO or not, and like how they're going to do it. You know, now that Kojima Productions is shut down, but apparently they're going to support it. At least that's what they say. Yeah, one day they say that they're gonna stop supporting AAA, and then other days they'll just pop up and say that they're still doing AAA. What's up, homie? What's up, Seller? Yeah, the guard layouts are kind of similar. Precious, at least unless people define the important places, they're the same. If you define where the points that you want them to focus on, the guard layouts actually can change and be different. Kind of depends on how much you're involved in the security settings.
Be careful down there, boss.
No, Candle, I don't think those guys actually go on to the FOBs to defend. I've never lost anybody that's important like that. AAA just means the kind of development, you know, like the size and scope of it, you know, like super high budgets, that kind of stuff. At least that's what the term is kind of taken to as of late. Lobbies. Yeah, and interpreters aren't actually unique, like I mentioned. You can find them pretty often if you just go through the open world. You can actually find people that speak languages that aren't even in the game, which makes me think that maybe a part of the game took place in those areas, but like stuff like Spanish and French and German are languages of some of the guys in the game. Yeah, you can lock important members as it is. I lock the guys that are the S++ guys. And those guys are the ones that I try to just lock. You can't get the electric spinning specialists on FOB, they don't show up. Unfortunately. That'd actually be kind of neat to steal them from people. Yeah, and you can redo the missions and get more of them. Unless your staff is full and then it just decides to boot the special guys out, like it's done to me several times. I did that materials engineer mission probably like 5 or 6 times and I still didn't get him. Because every time I would get the guy, he would just be booted immediately upon getting him. I have to actually redo that again. Just wait for the sleep grenade. You have to get the legendary gunsmith. Brat is a like big quest line. I think you have to like do 3 of them before you actually get him, but yeah, it's pretty simple to get him. Oh, whatever. UAVs. I really have to start killing the UAVs when I'm further away from the base. Keep letting that happen for no reason. But yeah, it's a side mission. It'll be one of the yellow ones, I think. Just have to wait for the alarm. Shouldn't take too long. You can if you manage to find them in that random list, the 10. But it's pretty random to find them. Unless you find them on the random list. But I mean that's 10 random people among like 3+ million people playing on each platform typically. So, yeah, good luck finding them. You have to refresh that list a lot to find your friends. Time to get out of this place. There we go.
Infiltration successful. Knows who we are. Better step up FOB security.
Yep, you read that right. I've done a few infiltrations. Just a few. I have more infiltrations than I have defenses. Like, way more. I think I only have like 100 successful supports. And then maybe like quadruple that in infiltrations. Yeah, I've done it a few times. Just a few. What's up, Bacon? You haven't been around lately, sir.
You can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new
How you doing?
recruits, boss.
Just doing FOB.
Be careful down there, boss.
These new community invites that I get have been kind of annoying. Community stuff. I get them all the time, and it's like one guy who runs like one of the communities right now is basically spamming the invite to me. Like keeps coming up like every like hour or less. Ah, no problem. Good old sniper FOB.
CP, this is Zulu 10. Just got shot out of nowhere. No gunfire heard. Must have a suppressor. Over. This is CP. Hiding somewhere. Find them. Out.
Make sure I get those down before going in. These seem to be like the one thing that actually ends up revealing me. The animal stuff, I just watched a video for it. Seth. It's a video of, I can't remember what YouTube channel it is, but I used this one video to get all the animal stuff.
CP, this is Delta 2. Surveillance camera's dead. Clear sign.
You'll make it out to me, Bacon? It's okay. I understand real life comes before watching Twitch streamers. MGO comes out on October 6th, so not too long to go. You know, just a week now. Less than a week, actually.
Infiltration successful.
Plan to actually be on for MGO whenever it decides to release. I don't know what time they're gonna release it, but I'll have to keep track on that and kind of be here live for the launch. October 6th, so the 6th of October. That's, what, Tuesday of next week? Yeah, I got them all. Seth. I got the animal conversation achievement for it. Had to mute my microphone with the cough. This guy's a rank 68, so I assume that he'll be on most of the day. So the likelihood that he'll defend his base is pretty high. Or have a lot of supporters.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
This is gonna be a hard one to get past. Yeah, unfortunately I'm on the PS4. That's where most of the people are at this point. But yeah, if you get a PS4, I'll be happy to team up with you for a bit. I really wish like consoles were cross-platform, at least for the consoles themselves, not PC. That would be nice. Great. They're behind the freaking crates, of course. Okay, headshot.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Attention all units. Divert all of it.
What's up, SSX?
Boss, the rival P.
So one thing that sucks about the AI, sometimes they give me like a nice random headshot. Just to remind you how random their skill level is. Cool bacon.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture
Eh, just using the squares for now.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
To be honest, I don't notice any stealth bonus for the squares in comparison to the stealth suit. So I might actually go back to the stealth suit. Yeah, the noise dampening is pretty crucial when you're in the areas where you're on the stairwell or something like that. That's great. Again. Oh, come on. Great.
Infiltration failed. Are you hurt? Try a little harder next time.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is that you can't really know whether or not squares is better than stealth suit as it is. There's no real way to know. Yep, Aaron. Yep. It happens. It's not a big deal. Yep, absolutely, Aaron. It is very inconsistent. It's part of the problem is that they're hard to really know if, you know, it's going to be one of those times where they're going to wreck your face or if they're just going to be utterly retarded. It's the problem in non-lethal. Non-lethal is not the best defense. I would disagree with that. No, I don't see that my def wins more when it's non-lethal at all. In fact, it's quite the opposite for me. In the cases that I've used it. I keep getting crappy FOBs. What's up, Tumble? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to using the stealth suit again. Yeah, I mean, that could be the case, Aaron. Yeah, I mean, every time that I'm against a non-lethal, usually the way that it goes is they knock me down and then they never Fulton me, and I try to keep a distance between me and them so that they never can Fulton me, in comparison to, you know, the lethal ones where they actually have a chance of killing me.
Be careful down there, boss.
They're wrong. They don't have any better vision than me, the lethal ones. It does actually do something. Causes you to take less injuries, but I think that's only for non-FOBs. So in FOB it's basically cosmetic. And sight lines are purely, they're just kind of random. Sometimes I literally get seen when the guy is looking the opposite direction. It's like almost that they have like eyes behind their heads sometimes. It's mainly because of the way that they design their AI cones. The AI cones don't match up with the animations that the guards are doing, so if they're like, you know, kind of like doing this where they're kind of looking around, their cone is actually sometimes just behind them, even though the guy's doing that because he's about to turn. So the cone actually turns before the animation actually occurs, which is why sometimes he gets seen just randomly, because the cone isn't consistent with the actual animation itself on the character. It's kind of stuff that you see and notice once you do a bunch of FOBs. What the? What the? What the? What the? What the? So just looking at the characters themselves, it's not consistent. Which is why it can be really frustrating in FOBs when very clearly the guy's turn in the opposite direction, but he somehow sees you anyways. Which is why reflex isn't that big of a problem in comparison to the other issues in FOB. It's a function of how broken their stealth system is at times.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, and you only get serious injuries when you're not in FOB. That's a purely single-player thing. Probably the whole 4 out of 4 thing is trying to actually find FOBs. Once I do about like 10 FOBs, I usually exhaust the ones on my retaliation list, and usually exhaust the one on the indirect one as well, so it ends up being rather kind of a crapshoot of trying to find somebody that's worth rating, really. So there's a lot of this where I'm like just refreshing things, just trying to see if I can find somebody. I think most of the 13% are just like random mission tasks that I haven't done. There's one. It's a rank 30, so I'll probably end up showing up at some point.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, you can rocket bliss there. If I have a chance to do it, then I will, but it's kind of all dependent on, yeah, me coming up to a point where I can actually use it. Yep. Exactly, SSX. I think the best chance I have to actually use the rocket fist would be if I was up on that top of the building and you know, was just defending my little smoke and sleep grenades like I normally do. It's really the only time where it would be useful. Rocket Punch! The greatest thing is Kiefer Sutherland saying Rocket Punch. That's the best part about it. Really. He's a drunk ballerina? I imagine. I thought this guy had snipers, like non-lethal snipers, but apparently not. I haven't seen like any guards pretty much at all. I don't think this guy has any guards. Oh wait, he doesn't have any guards. Literally just has UAVs. Wow. Strange.
Infiltration successful.
Free 1,400 points. Portuguese. Could have literally just run through that thing. I didn't realize that he had nobody there. Come here.
There's one intruder. Their objective is unclear, but if they make it to the heart of the FOB, they'll capture staff from it. You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
Somebody actually managed to raid Rental, huh? Oh, shut up! Oh, I did stun him. Strange. Strange.
Defense successful. Victory is ours. They need their heads checked trying to take us on.
That was an interesting defense. Yep. Rip bacon! Yep. It's chat emojis. It's pretty good. Rest in peace, pizza! That'd actually be a pretty good name for a pizza place. Rest in peace, pizza. Like, make it, like, super unhealthy pizzas. Just put bacon and lard and butter all over everything. That'd be awesome. Yep, RI Pizza. Breaston Pizza.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can
I look
capture
younger than
staff from
myself.
I'll be looking
Well,
forward to meeting
I guess
the
that's good.
recruits, boss.
Yeah, I've had a lot of people tell me I should, like, become some, like, radio disc jockey because of my voice, but... doesn't sound fun to me. Something wrong with Summit. Actually, I watched that guy a couple times. Yeah, never underestimate the tampon launcher. I used to watch Summit a lot more once UT, the new UT came out, like when the beta was out. So I didn't want to bother with actually downloading from the UT. So just watch him instead. But I really watch Salty Bet pretty much exclusively on Twitch. I usually put that up in the background. I used to work from home when I used to own my own business way back in the day, I used to actually watch Salty Bet like all day long. I used to have it up in the background while I was doing work. Yeah, the Jurgen does shoot air, I guess. I don't know how that works, but shoots tampons. Shoots used tampons. That'd be nice. Yeah, you're probably right about that, lobbies. What are the, like, I forget what the name of them were, the Zorn, or whatever? I think it's called the Zorn. UAVs to shoot down. There's one. Here he goes! Oh, he didn't yell on his way down. Usually they yell on their way down. Regardless of being killed immediately.
Infiltration successful.
You have to pack a diaper into the launcher pistols to make it, you know, actually the case. You just get, like, raid an old people's home, get their Depends, and pack it tightly into a launcher. And shoot them at people. That'd be great. The other potato launcher. Yeah, games use the Wilhelm launcher quite often. The Wilhelm screen. Wilhelm launcher, that'd be great. The Wilhelm screen a lot. Yep. Go and alert if you see anime fabs! Yep. Anime Paz is great. Yeah, the first time I saw Anime Paz on my FOB, or on my mother base, I was like, what? What?
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Oh, I did that too early. Didn't mean to do it. Press the wrong button. Yeah, it would be nice if they did. Aaron. It would also be nice if you could actually, like, prepare for an FOB, like, put some money in to, like, make them not have helmets. To eliminate their helmets. Yeah, that too. Yeah, there are times like where you get attacked like 4 or 5 times in a row, and sometimes you just wish if they would actually just go full alert after like being attacked for a little bit. At least for a little bit. And go on full alert if you get attacked for like an hour. Just to make it a little bit harder for you to be attacked again. Oh. Crap. Oh, just have to wait for the alarm. I missed that first shot, so I had to wait for it to chamber again. There we go. It'd be nice if they had the heart monitor from Rainbow Six. I think you're able to see hearts through buildings, like you're able to in Rainbow Six. I used to love that heart monitor, Rainbow Six. The heartbeat sensor. It made no sense from like a technical sense, but it was neat. Stuck on the 3rd mission. I don't know what to tell you then. I would probably just do some side quests, kind of play a little bit to kind of get better. Just do the side ops, ignore the main quest for a little bit. Time to get out of here with my smoke grenades. I love the smoke grenades for the end of the match when you have guys right next to them like this.
Infiltration successful.
Yep. That'd be pretty great, Candle. Yep. Exactly, Heyo. Until a defender shows up and then you have to kind of reorient your playstyle.
The rival PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
Yep, exactly, that sucks. Let's see if this will actually let me defend this guy. Oh, it's gonna let me. There we go.
objective is unclear, but if they make
CP, I have to go to the bathroom. Can I go?
You've got to make sure that doesn't happen.
It's like a kid raising his hand to go poop. I really gotta go. Gotta go number 2. Yep, I have. Actually, I have a video of it. It's pretty funny when it happens. Exactly so. He's right over here. That was a headshot. I really must have pissed him off.
Defense successful.
What's up, Cost?
Victory is ours. They need their heads checked trying to take us on.
How are things going in Valencia? We are Legion. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to rank up as much as possible before MGO comes out, so just trying to make my way there. Trying to make my way to number 1. I don't know if it's possible to get to number 1, but I'm going to try to get closer at least before MGO comes out. Hey, I can raid Nepia. As far as they said, they were gonna do something to make some part of FOBs carry over into MGO. They were actually talking about it at the presentation. Some part of it will actually carry over and will be improved by MGO in some way. They were talking about it initially. It'll start being called MGO Online. I don't know exactly what that means. Again, like everything was in Japanese, so I don't know what part of it will carry over, but some part of it will. Nice, Cost.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
Be careful down there, boss.
But yeah, there's no way they're going to ditch FOB immediately once the MGO comes out. Just too much of a profit potential for them. They'll probably figure out a way to make it more integral to MGO. To force people to pay for the microtransactions. That'd be my guess anyways. This is Konami after all, so... They'll probably force you to buy like the extra FOBs for extra character slots. Time to take out these UAVs. Crap. Can't believe I missed that. Well, those snipers weren't even there. They just appeared. I love the LOD stuff in the game where like people appear that weren't there like 2 seconds before. Oh well. Not the frame rate is effed in the A. So I got tranks. Oh no, 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 no. Don't fault me, don't fault me, don't fault me. Yes! Woo. Made it. Sweet. I just gotta wait for the alarm to go off. Oh, great. Thank you, UAV. No, no, no! Oh, man, no, 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 don't do that. Don't fault me. I thought I could get the guy around the corner, or the UAV, before having to worry about them, but so much for that. Press square right at the same time, as soon as got knocked out, unfortunately. No, you're fine, it's just a glitch. Yep. Yep. Thank you, Bacon. It's the first one in a while. Oh well, it happens. Move on to the next FOB. Now Nepia can actually raid me, unfortunately. I just get heroism from what I'm doing in FOB, really. I don't pay any attention to actually farming it. With love, I see. I'm not like Summit. I don't just like rage immediately, like once I lose. I just move on. Or maybe that's what people like. Maybe you want to see me just rage in the camera. I'm unfortunately too mellow to rage in the camera.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the
I think the only time you'll ever see me come up close to raging would be when people pull the plugs when I actually win against them at the end. Oh, really? Okay.
Be careful down there, boss.
Well, that's good to know, Aaron. I wasn't planning on playing in with 2 fur files, so... Unless my brother decides to start playing MGO. Probably bullet. Because these mom's credit card is donate or subscribe. You saw that, right, by the way? Where the guy saw me even though his like back was turned to me. It's one of the things I hate about the sniper guys. That was a warning from Konami. Are you at Konami right now? Is that what's going on, Aaron? Watching my stream for Konami hammer headquarters. I don't know. If I had a kid and they came up to me and they're like, I need to subscribe to this guy on Twitch, I'd be like, no.
UAV's picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
I'm not sure, Candle, about that. I doubt it will affect your single player stuff.
We lost the security camp. There's no reason for it to be down. Whoever's closest, go check it out.
I'm 30 right now, so I just had my birthday in September. And on September 27th was my birthday, so I'm now the big 3-0. I'm getting old. Slowly but surely. I'll probably still be streaming on Twitch, you know, when I'm like 80. Yes, you can post a link. As long as it's not spam, you can post a link. Spam or self-promotion's not allowed, but anything else is fine. Oh great, I got knocked back a little bit. "30-year-old master race." I don't know if that's master race, but... Did I have to reload twice or something? What went on there? Oh great, the guys had to phase in. I don't know if anybody saw that, but they weren't there. Because the PS4 just can't handle like all the guards, apparently. And he's now alive. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Crap. Only problem is that these guys are non-lethal, so getting these guys is actually going to be kind of hard. I'm actually not quite sure what I can really do to win this one, thanks to them being non-lethal. Oh, whatever. How many fucking times do I have to shoot with an AR? What? What in the hell was that? Oh, whatever, dude. I don't even know what even happened there. That's so dumb. The melee lag is retarded.
Try a little harder next time.
So stupid. I'm gonna have to save that video. That was. It's gonna go down in my like YouTube chronicles of lag wins in MGO. That face is really scary, homie. Oh well. Just move on, I guess. Yeah, he knocked me out while he was stunned. It's so good. Not to mention I shot him with a like half a clip of an AR like before that. So weird. I didn't really know how to really win that though. I probably wouldn't have won that regardless. Mainly because I can't actually cause those guys to go to sleep. The non-lethal guys aren't affected by the sleep gas. My best chance would have been just to try to like stun them constantly or kill them all. This should have been kind of hard with him roaming around. But that was still fun. That was weird. When he did that, my character was just like sliding backwards. Like I had no control over him, I couldn't do anything. And I was like, oh, that's what's going on. The game is like, you know, sending him forward and actually allowing him to do this. It was like the game was like, no, you're not gonna win this, bro. You're done. It was pretty hilarious. I'm gonna have to upload that one. Snake is Michael Jackson. Yep. It's pretty hilarious. Yeah, probably, Aaron. There's some real sync issues with people that are, you know, not in the States. It seems like a lot of times. Not that I necessarily mind it, it doesn't happen very often, but it's just kind of funny from time to time. The lag is real. Yeah, you can, homie. Although, it's not really a good reason of doing that, it's for, like, the points. Yeah. Yeah, until he grabbed me, everything was fine, for the most part. It was strange.
Successful.
I'll have to look at this link you posted, Aaron, to see. Yeah, I'll have to back it up at least a couple times here and there. Back it up every night. I know that on PS4, at least with PS Plus, it backs it up automatically. So I don't know if those saves will be affected by it, but I'll try to make a secondary PS4 backup. That sounds like a terrible bug. Yeah, but I haven't allowed you to copy saves since a while. Oh, okay, maybe Bacon's correct. Yeah, and on the 360 they actually allowed you to back up stuff. That'd be weird if they didn't for Xbox One. Just looking for FOBs that are worth anything. Wish there was a faster way to refresh this list, but there's not. Maybe this one? Nope. Not that one. It's the only problem about focusing on 4 out of 4s is that it's kind of hard to find them at times. There we go. No, let's go for this one. This guy keeps inviting me to this community. Keep receiving a spam. He does it like once an hour, seems like.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to
I guess you're lucky in lobbies, because I usually don't get them very often. Mad, there's a full loadout section in the lower half of my Twitch channel. If you go down into the loadout section in there, you'll find all my loadout details with all the correct spellings and everything if you're looking to maybe duplicate my loadout. It also explains like why I choose certain things. Oh, you're on a mobile. I use a Serval, and then I use the pistol for players, which is the Ergen 5, AR one, the stun one. That one's used for players in sub 20 meter ranges. The sniper rifle, the Serval, I kind of use for being able to shoot UAVs long range because it doesn't have bullet drop. Same thing with the mortars. It's really good, useful to kill the mortars as well once things kind of go to crap. And then on top of that, I use the AMRS MRS 4A, I think that's one it is. I use that one specifically because on lethal mid-range maps, you can actually get ammo from the people, from the enemies that die. So, and in cases where they drop, where like I'm having problems with ammo and I have to kill a bunch of people, the AMRS MRS 4A actually works out very well for me because I just get ammo from all their deaths. It's pretty sweet. But yeah, I've been using this loadout now for probably about 300 or so FOBs, and it's worked out very well for me. No, you can't pick up ammo with the ARC. That's why I changed from the ARC to the ARS. The AMRS is like the only gun that you can actually pick up ammo from in FOB. Which is why I use it.
Infiltration successful.
But yeah, the ARC, I'm not going to debate like whether or not the ARC is a superior assault rifle, because it is. Unfortunately, you just can't really use it because of the ammo issues. That's why you keep multiple saves, Aaron. You might not be able to on consoles, though. On PC, when I played Dragon Age, I literally made probably about like 200 saves. I've always done that ever since losing saves before. I think Fallout 3 taught me that. With all of its bugs. There's actually a bug in Mass Effect 1 where if you saved in a specific room, like if you went through a door and saved in that room, you wouldn't be able to get out of it once you loaded that save. That actually affected me pretty badly. I lost like probably about an hour or two of game time because of that, because I got locked in a room I was unable to get out of. That was a pretty funny bug though. It still exists actually, the bug was never fixed.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff.
So like every time I go to Novaria, there's a specific room in one of the rooms there in that on that planet that if you save in, you're just basically broken.
Be careful down there, boss.
Nice of you. Yeah, some of those missions are really good for the fuel. Keeps spamming me. What's the best defense mode for an R&D 4 platform? I think it's either close range lethal or close range non-lethal, because it's a really good setup for that, because everything should be at close range on R&D. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Yeah, exactly.
Successful.
Should make a rolling version in Snakes. My song. My song. Yeah, I mean, if you can find your friends on the random list, then good luck. But I've never been able to find anybody who I actually know on the random list for the relations. The silence! Of course he's being raided. Yeah, the guy with 1.3 million points, I'm pretty sure is cheating. Everybody's kind of pretty sure that the guy's cheating because there's just no way he could have gotten that many points. He was at actually the bottom of the list on FOB until he started doing whatever he ended up doing, and then got to the top that quickly. No, it's not even a function of like no life or anything like that. It's just he's doing something or knows an exploit. Because there's just no way that you can actually get that many points that quick. He was getting like close to 200,000 points in a single day, which is just impossible. Even if you try to like math out what you could potentially get, there's just no way you can get 200,000 points in a single day, even if you had people playing constantly.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB.
Nuke just basically dissuades people from under a 150,000 heroism from being able to actually raid you. So it eliminates some of the raiding, but besides that, it's pretty useless. It's not worth building.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yeah, in order to get 200,000 in a single day, you'd probably have to do over 200 FOBs in a single day. At least. Nah, there's no way it's Kojima. Kojima has better things to do with his time than raiding FOBs. Well, I'm screwed. Couldn't have gotten like that worse procs on the snipers. But luckily, defender showed up, so the alarm got off. I just gotta beat the defender and get to the end. There he is. Let's just saw him.
CP, this is Delta 3. We got a body here. Be on the lookout for intruders. Over. This is CP. Understood. All fire teams check your surroundings.
Now there he is.
Out.
He went off that tower. Saw him.
Security cams picked up a man in trouble. Nearest unit, go investigate.
He's up in that tower somewhere. I was just trying to figure out where he is
There's no reason for it to be down.
without showing myself too early. And there we go.
Infiltration
That's what it was.
failed.
A rocket launcher.
Alert. Try a little harder next time. Boss, the rival PF knows you.
Yep. Yep, there's a hole in the bucket. Exactly. Alright, I'm gonna have to block this guy in 1 second. This guy keeps popping up invitations. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I had to block somebody from sending me invites constantly. There we go. Yeah, I just had, he had elevation on me with that rocket launcher, unfortunately. I didn't have a good way of getting around him. Rocket launcher's weak against rivals, no. No. Same thing with grenade launchers there, they work really well against rivals.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss.
Oh yeah, I'll be playing MGO all day long, just like I'm playing FOB. What's going on? See ya. How's it going? Yeah, I'm planning on playing with everybody in the stream as well, once we get MGO actually happening. Not bad. Things are going pretty well today. I was sick earlier today, so I started the stream kind of late, unfortunately. I was throwing up. This medication that they got me on for the pain kind of makes me really sick, and so when it reacts badly with my other medication, I basically feel like I'm swimming. It's hard to kind of explain, really. My head spins, basically. So I ended up getting on late because of that. Had a real hard time sleeping last night because of it. So because of that, I'll probably be streaming a little bit later than I normally do today. But I'm getting kind of hungry, so I'll have to go get some dinner. Haven't had lunch or dinner today because of being sick. Feeling like I can finally eat something. Yeah, the side effects, I guess Percocet really doesn't treat me very well, the painkiller. Makes me feel kind of awful. But it's probably because of the other medications that I have also make me feel dizzy.
Whoever's closest, go check it out. CP, this is Delta 3.
It's not really the trick. I mean, it still has its flaws. I mean, stealthing is really the kind of trick to it. It's just a stealth to the end. Oh my god, the railing. Fucking railing. Oh well, I'll have to wait the alarm out. It's just a slightly faster version of the stealth that you normally do anyways. I mean, I could not use it and still have just as good of a time, but it's just a little bit faster really than crawling. But otherwise it's pretty much exactly the same as it. Just have to wait the alarm out. I forget how great this game looks once I actually turn NVG on. NVG just makes the game look all pretty much the same, but once you turn it off, it's like, oh, it doesn't look like complete crap. Forgot. Yeah, Goon, I think the best thing would be just to start with a good loadout. I have my loadout actually listed in the loadout section of my Twitch page. You just have to scroll down for it. Start out with a good loadout like that, and then kind of work your way. And you know, it's going to take you some time just to get good at FOBs and knowing like where the AI is and all this stuff. You know, but you know, after you do like 50 or so FOBs, usually after that, you're pretty good because you've kind of experienced most of everything that you're going to experience.
Infiltration successful.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay.
Boss, the rival PF knows who we are.
So with that win,
Step up FOB security.
I think I'm gonna actually take a little bit of a break just to get some food real quick. I just need to get some food in me because I'm starving at this point because I haven't actually had any food yet up until now. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get some food. You know, deposit some checks in the bank real quick as well because it's something that I have to actually do as well. And then I'll be back shortly after that. Probably will only take me maybe 40 minutes, and then I'll be back on Twitch again for probably another couple hours before I go to sleep. But I'll be back shortly, and thanks everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. If this is the first time you've seen me stream on Twitch, feel free to follow me. I'll be streaming every day. Obviously, I've been streaming every day for the last, geez, like 4 weeks now. Streaming MGS specifically, so if you're looking for somebody to watch, do that. Feel free to follow me. I'll be playing MGO as well, so that'll be fun times with the stream. And look forward to seeing you guys here shortly. I'll be back in 40 minutes, and thanks everybody for watching. Bye bye.